peeps, friends, and fans, and welcome to our channel, Mama and Meadow. I'm Debbie, spelled D-E-B-Y, one B and a Y, aka Mama, M-A-M-M-A, two M's, and my lovely Russian rescue dog, Meadow, with 4 paws and no interest in this channel. I think she's laying down over there behind me. Anyway, today's video is going to be another Harvest Host review, and it actually has two of them, and they're in North Carolina. The first one is called Priority Farms LLC in Sanford, North Carolina, and the second one is Fair Game Beverage Company in Pittsboro, North Carolina. So the first one, Priority Farm, now again, these were from last year because I'm still doing my catch-up. I actually stayed at this farm, and it's like a learning farm. They mentor children from single parent families. That's what I meant. They teach them how to raise food, take care of animals. And this farm has regular cows. They had a baby. They had Highland cows. They had a baby. Donkeys, where there was grandma, mama, and the granddaughter. And fun fact, grandma did not like the granddaughter. It's too funny. But Meadow loved the donkeys. I think donkeys are her favorite. And they also had in the back alpacas, of course, more alpacas. And they had chickens and so on and so forth. You know, they had a gift shop that sold alpaca items. And they even had like a spinning wheel. They take the alpaca, it's not fur, it's not wool, but they put it on the spinning wheel and teach the kids how to do that so that you can take the yarn, whatever you will, and make, you know, alpaca socks and hats and so on and so forth. And that farm was actually great because I was able to be plugged in, which was great. And I was there for 5 days because I was shopping for my retirement home in North Carolina. Didn't actually buy one around there, but I was able to come and go. The real estate agent picked me up from the farm, and we stayed there. And Jim and Kathy, I believe those are the owners, were the nicest people. They were just so sweet and so nice. So the video will be about us wandering with all the little animals and all that stuff. The second Harvest Host location that we stayed at was called Fair Game Beverage Company. It was a distillery, but not only was it a distillery, it was a place called The Plant. So it was kind of like a tiny little village, if you will. There was a meadery if you wanted wine. There was places that sold beer and other beverages. There was outdoor music. There was actually a stage. The outdoor music in this particular day that I saw it was, you know, a band or whatever playing outside in the, there was like a brick walkway, and there were stores on either side. There was a food truck in the back of one section. There was a little house that sold candles, and like I said, there were other little restaurants and things that you could, and I think also part of the place you could have weddings in this, and it was like its own little town. But the actual Harvest Host was the Fair Game Beverage, which was, oh my god, they had the best apple brandy. Yum. That was delicious. So that was really neat because you could just wander up and down, and of course, you know, I stayed there I think 2 nights or something like that. And again, it was off in the parking lot, which was over here, and you could wander in the stores and the little town, if you will. So that was fabulous. So I will link down below the Harvest Host plans that you can get. I will also link the original video that I did, rather than going through every single Harvest Host video explaining what it is. It's a membership, but I'll link down below the link to the plans, the different plans that you can get, because like I said, it's a membership. And then I'll also link the video that explains what Harvest Host is, which kind of, if you go to my previous Harvest Host ones, I go over that over and over and over again rather than doing that. So if you like this video, please like, comment, share, and of course, subscribe. So now, without further ado, we will give you 2 of the North Carolina Harvest Host locations. Roll tape. Got grandma, mama, and daughter. Yeah, babies. Yeah, Meadow.